A
hope that
little
that
Linux
does not
humor
happen.
for anybody listening at home.
Well, I'm just starting the live stream now, so you can keep that joke in your back pocket for another day.
There's there's really not going to be a very large number of times in life you're going to get to use that joke. So you're right.
Yep, yep. But if anybody would get it, it would be somebody watching one of these live streams.
Possibly so.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm sure we have a sufficient quantity of computer programmers who tune in, and so we can look
Seems
forward
like
to that. Yep, probably a good bet. So, well, good. It sounds like you're finishing up some dinner or something. I hear a little. I just finished dinner and am sipping a cup of tea here. My post dinner tea habit.
yeah. My daughter has friends over, and so yes, dinner is catch as catch can for us tonight.
There you go.
Actually, I'm catching mine as we speak, but I was working in the garage till about 15 minutes ago. So
Aha. Well, my big project for the day was to replace the attic fan that seems to have died, and
Mm,
so I was up in the attic early this morning and
good
had the
plan.
had the replacement fan and was looking at it all, and I realized the fan I purchased was the wrong size for the space I have. So I tell Laura, okay, hey, I'm going to hand this stuff down to you. And then I hand her down the, stuff. And she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I ordered the wrong thing. So fortunately, the other thing arrived. I got Home Depot was pretty prompt in sending me a replacement piece. So
Oh, that's
hopefully
nice.
this will work. Yes. But, her comment was, have you done this before? And I'm like, we've been in this house for over 30 years. This is, I think, the third attic fan that I will have changed out. But it's like
Really?
every, it's 10, 15 years at a go kind of a thing. So it's not like I can remember all the specs for it.
Yeah, in detail from one
Yeah,
time to the next.
exactly, exactly. And I'm
So
not the
I've
type
definitely made
that
it
would
my
make
business.
notes. So,
I've definitely made it my business owning an old house that I take photographs with a ruler or tape measure of everything before I go to the store. Because I am so sick of going to the store and them saying, well, is that a 5/8 inch flange or a 3/4 inch?
yeah.
How
Well,
the
it's the
heck
sort
would
of thing
I?
that I brought a lamp with me. Um, and then I get up there and I realize, oh, I'd already left a lamp up there the last time I was up here, like 5 years ago or whatever. So I'm
I
like,
was wondering
okay.
where that thing went.
Yeah, so here I had this lamp down. She's like, what's this for? I'm like, I brought it up thinking I needed it, but I already have a lamp up here. So, yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the one bane we have here in Southern California is dry wood termites. And so we had
Mm,
the inspector out, and he's like, yeah, we've got some spots here and there where we've got an infestation. So I've got to have the house tented or stuff done to try to
oh,
kill the little
man.
buggers. But it's been over 20 years since we've had an infestation. So all things considered, we've been fairly fortunate. Or at least it's been
Wow.
over 20 years since we've detected one
Since we noticed.
that
Yeah.
we've noticed. Yeah. So we could have had this one for a while and we just didn't know it was there. So,
It's wild.
but yeah, I don't know that you guys, I don't know if they have termites in other parts of the country. So I know that's the sort of the
Right?
bane of existence in Southern California.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't have tornadoes, but
Well,
we
I
have
remember as a
termites.
kid always
So,
hearing about termites and oh no, termites. And I don't know, somehow I managed to own this house 25 years without caring.
well,
I
there
don't
you
know.
go. Well, when there's a strong wind and it blows away,
Mm.
and all that's left is a big, anthill, termite hill, then you'll know. Well, so I went to UC Irvine. That was where I did my undergraduate work, and that's where I coached the fencing team for 30 years. And so our
Yeah.
our mascot is the anteater, and that's
Oh.
because the university was built basically on this ranch land, an orchard and
Mm.
stuff like that, and it was just
Oh.
like Irvine is just like one giant anthill. And apparently, the new students at UCI in the '60s, moving into the dorms and everything else, suddenly you have all these ants that are coming in, because you've just built something on top of their home that they lived in for centuries. And
Right,
so
right.
that's why we ended up getting the anteater as our mascot instead of something more fierce. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And then
Well,
I think what Santa Cruz has got the banana slug. So
which is actually comedy gold.
oh, it is. It is phenomenal. I had a friend who went to Santa Cruz, and he's like, "Do you know about the banana slug?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "I got to tell you all about it. When you do, you'll
I know
realize
it.
what a cool mascot it is." I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah."
And 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 really it probably gives the cheerleaders a lot of real creative freedom to try to come up with ways of talking about, fight banana slugs or
Yes,
whatever. I
exactly.
don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
at UCI, there was that. What was the comic strip? Was BC, and they had
Hmm.
a cartoon character or cartoon. Yeah, I think one of the reoccurring creatures was an anteater, and when it went to go
Yeah,
attack the ant, it went zot. And so that is
that's correct.
that's our little thing. We go zot 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 zot. That is our little fight is zot zot zot. So
That is excellent.
oh
I
yeah,
am super pleased. You
yeah.
know what? I didn't achieve much today, but now just having learned that, I feel like that's it. I didn't need to achieve
Well,
anything.
there you go. This is
Just
why
that
people
knowledge.
need to subscribe, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe for this
Yes, for this level of
fundamental knowledge.
educational. Exactly.
That's right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Now
Whew.
speaking about anthills, you know, or fire ants, we should be saying. The little towns of Sokolwitz and
Yeah.
Lobositz are going up in smoke. So
Well, not just going up in smoke, but about to be swarmed by ants.
exactly those evil Prussians. So
That's what I think of your guys there, David. Ants.
well, last I checked, we were partway through, and this is what we'd started the 1240 turn, and so we are a few
Yeah, I think
impulses
we
in.
actually I think we only got maybe two impulses in because I think we did the mandatory first one.
Yep, yep,
Uh, and then I think I got one cavalry activation, if I'm not
yep.
mistaken.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
And then we took a break, so we could actually sleep and be refreshed the next day. So,
Yeah, that worked.
well,
All right.
we'll know
Well,
better next time.
how about I'll chuck some dice and we'll see what happens next.
Sounds good. Zot zot.
And there goes Chuck.
All right. Well, that's one for us with our big plus, +3, and that does move the clock.
Right. So it's moved down to two.
Yep.
So we're still a long way from that.
Yep.
Um,
And so since you had
okay.
gotten stuff started, I guess you can do something, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly what something to do, but so obviously what I probably need to do is try to create something that appears to be form amongst my pathetic cavalry.
Well, you still have some guy who hasn't gone yet.
I do,
Got
I do. And in fact, I mean, what obviously
yeah,
makes
head
sense is I'll
vigor.
activate H. H is actually here.
Yep.
He's of course got troops scattered all over Hell's Half Acre,
Right.
but that's just how it goes. So we'll go ahead and activate him. He's in command. Of course, none of his troops are. Well, most of his troops aren't. Um, so just if I was to be a stickler about this, I would go ahead and mark them so, just so we can all remember. And the guys he's stacked with are currently disordered, so I will let's see, how's this going to work? I don't know why there's two markers there. In fact, I'm just going to delete the bottom marker because there's no reason for it to be there.
Well, I think if
And
you
then,
highlight the stack, it does that because
yeah,
here where
yeah,
you
I think
had
you're
like the
right.
out of command, it put two out of command markers on it.
Oh, it did, didn't
Yeah.
it?
But now this
Oh, that's,
one, I think you must have just highlighted the top unit or something like that.
I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well, that's weird, but okay,
Yeah.
whatever works. All right. Well, then, so unfortunately, units that are out of command are really constrained in what they can do because they're limited to half movement and they are unable to rapid march. And so that's going to make it hard for them to do what it is I really wanted them to do, which was to try to protect the flank of this knucklehead
Yeah.
who, will go down in a blaze of glory here in a minute after having whacked some bad guys. Um, one,
That's
two,
only if he gets an activation before time runs out.
yeah, which to be fair, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I I'm just trying to think what would make any sense at all. Um, all right, all right. So this guy, I'm going to take a little bit of a chance. I'm going to back him up, which I can do because he's not disordered. It cost him 2 movement points to do that. And we'll have to take a disorder check, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, he's all right. And then, unfortunately, this guy just with 3 movement points, he just can't get anywhere terrifically useful. Um, just what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Well, did you want to also activate these skirmishers? Maybe you can bring them up to provide some fire support. If
Well,
the
that's entertaining.
yeah.
I mean, that is potentially entertaining. And you're right; those skirmishers don't. I mean, obviously, no surprise. No prizes for figuring out that those guys are there to keep somebody from slipping around the flank, or at least to make them pay for it.
Right.
But this guy doesn't really serve that same purpose. So yeah, that's fair. What is his cost to move through Vineyard? Is it 1?
For the skirmishers moving through the vineyard, yes, 1.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting question. So if I moved him 1, 2, 3, I don't really want to be out in the open, but
Nope.
it would be fun to be able to get a shot at anybody who's in the vicinity there,
Yeah.
assuming that they're going to, succeed in seeing me off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, and boy, I would love to be able to use more movement points, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I like where he is there. If I get any further forward, I'm gonna want to change facing, and I don't have enough movement points for it.
Yeah.
So as frustrating as that is, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I guess I will move this leader out so everybody will be in command next turn, assuming they're still alive next turn, which would be neat, but not really the sort of thing you count on. If I put him there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's good, and he's still well in command from Lucchese. So I think that's going to have to be it. And as far as the guys who were shaken, God, I mean, I just don't know what the point is in trying to bring them forward. All it does is put them into a Prussian kill zone, and I just don't see what the point of that is.
Yeah. No, you're kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't there. So
I think you're darned if you're. So I think I think that's going to be it. I mean, that is a pretty pathetic activation, but it was, I don't know, marginally better than what it was before. So we'll just have to make that it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and check some dice, see what we get. Let's see, that's going to move the clock. And that is definitely one for us.
Okay.
So why don't you keep moving stuff?
Okay. Interesting. Just trying to think of what.
Enter
Obviously,
number 8, 9, because the one I'm looking at says 9, but I know this isn't the correct thing. So.
I know that if we got better than 8, we were advancing the
That's
clock.
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that was part of the new rules. Okay, so let's see. What have I got here? I've got a couple of commands of infantry there.
Well, and you've got the Prussians coming down. I didn't know if you wanted to. I don't know what you can do to prepare for that, or
yeah,
the guns. Or
I mean,
what.
obviously, actually, I mean, the guns are going to take too long to get there. I mean, especially because they got lousy terrain to get through. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do there. As far as moving the guns to put them to face the infantry, is that what you're thinking?
Well, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of hooks.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of a kissing your sister kind of thing. It's better than nothing, but it's not great. And so I don't really want to put the artillery there, because then the artillery really is only effective down one hex row.
Oh, okay.
Which is, because otherwise, you're limited in how many strength points can fire. And that's actually one of the things about the game that has always been a little bit of a challenge for me, is that the rules say, 4 strength points can fire from the hex.
Right.
When the hex is disordered, that's reduced to 2 strength points. But if it's a mixed hex, mixed stack of infantry and artillery, what does that mean? It sounds like maybe all the artillery can still fire up to 2,
right,
and the infantry just doesn't fire, if that's what's convenient, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm trying to figure out is in my mind, that hex, well, I mean, the rules are clear. You can only fire 2 strength points from here to here. But does that mean the artillery could fire there? Like both of the strength points of the artillery, and then, the infantry would be left to fire somewhere else if they wanted to. It doesn't really explain very well what to do with those particular combinations of things. It feels a little strange that you get the convenience of, oh, here, let me just slide the guns over to where I want them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I think that's why I'm telling you I don't really like hooks, because they just annoy me.
So, so just from you're an experienced player, is it better to keep this guy in the right hook like he is right now, or to turn him and face this vertex?
Well, when we had started and that special event had not happened,
right,
then I would have said the hook is probably better than nothing, because I don't want his flank out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, the cavalry aren't going to charge that wall.
Right.
So honestly, probably I'd be better off just going ahead and taking him out of hook and turning him, because the infantry are going to have to come and engage with them.
Right.
So there's no point in being in hook facing west when the cavalry have got plenty to do already. So, okay, all right. I mean, I'm trying to think this through, because while the artillery was tremendously helpful in knocking down some Prussian cavalry, and it's not like the Prussian cavalry are finished.
Correct.
And the truth is, it's going to take me more than a turn. It's going to take me 2 turns minimum to get those artillery in position.
Right.
And, will that be soon enough?
Probably
Because he
not.
gets the first activation every turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I mean, if I move, I don't know that they're there in time.
Yeah. No, good point. Good point.
All right. But all that said, I think it makes sense to activate M, who is this infantry leader here. And I think, that is probably what I'm going to do. I think it just makes sense. I will go ahead and take them out of Hook because there's just no need for it. That costs 1 movement point. And then we'll do, apparently we're not going to move the unit. We're only going to move the leader. So let's try that. So we got those 2 there. And then, I don't know. It's really interesting. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the artillery. I like that they remain a threat to any of his cavalry that want to come attack my cavalry.
Right.
And he knows very well how painful that can be. Of course, I'll roll a 23 next time. So, I mean, but he's going to remember. That's the point.
There you go. There you go.
All
That
right.
muscle memory.
So I've got a second line. And I think that may be it. I think I'm just going to use those guys like that. And as far as the artillery goes, I just don't know what I can do with them quickly enough.
I mean, they've only got 1 shot at any of your. They've only got 1 shot, I guess, at this cavalry there. Right.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it's going to be like
long,
a 6
right?
to 10. Yeah, so
is it really even 6 to 10?
Yeah, because you've got 4 for the 12-pounder, and I think 2 for the howitzer. So you've got 6 points to 10, right? 1.
So it's
2,
1 to
3,
2.
4,
Well,
5,
what the heck?
6, 7, 8.
So. but it's not a very big target anymore. So it's
no,
going to be 1 to 2. No adjustment. Well, I mean, what the hell?
But you'll have a plus something, right? Won't you?
No, because he's only 8 in size.
All right.
He's only got 4 strength
that
points
gives you
left.
A plus 10 for what it's worth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been playing Quebec so much. You're right. That would be better than nothing. Okay. Or do I wait until his cavalry have had a chance to move and then shoot them later? You know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to activate them. I'm just going to activate the guns, the infantry around them. And I think I'm good just the way it is. So that's another activation done. So it's over to David for a roll.
Okay, bump.
And that's a tie.
Moves the thing, and that's a tie.
But it moves the
It's
clock
not
to
a
4.
tie,
That moves the clock
and
again.
another few.
What? What?
Yeah. So move it a second time.
Oh, okay. But now it's an activation for us.
Now it's an activation for us. Yep.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. Well, do you have anything you need to do, by the way? Because remember, I'm the main body. I'm the main body, so I can go anytime.
Oh, so if I start back as a detachment and I finish, then we can go back to you. Is that what you're suggesting?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So the rule is that once you start a detachment, you have to finish the detachment, or everyone who doesn't get included is limited activation only. The main army can move whenever it wants, before, during, after.
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
matter.
Oh, I thought once one of them went, then then we had to finish all of them. So it's only if the detachment starts. Okay.
The detachment's really a separate beast that needs to be dealt with separately.
Okay. Well.
So by all means, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do something with Veed, because we've got the village is on fire, and that's a
Yep.
big mess. And
Yeah, it'd be good to get guys out of the way of that fire.
yep. So we'll activate Veed, and then I've got a couple people that are disordered, so we can roll for
Okay.
them, I guess. So let's roll for this chap and see if he recovers. I think he will. And then we'll roll for this chap here. And it's only what, a -5 for being disordered?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he should be fine. I don't think I had anybody that was that bad off. Okay.
Now, refresh my memory. Can you activate those Grenzers not as part of whatever his name, Droskovitz's command?
I don't know why I couldn't. I mean, because you've got Grenzers that you're activating that aren't necessarily part of something. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the rules in front of me at the moment, but
Yeah.
are they independent units? But oh, by the way, Droskowitz can act like a command leader and activate them if he feels like it. I think that's how it's written, but I could be wrong.
yeah, well, I don't want to activate. I mean, I'd only want to activate that one there. I wouldn't want to activate these two. I want to keep them.
Okay, keep the powder dry.
Yeah, keep the powder dry, so that way if he moves forward, then I could fire at him in a.
Yeah, well, then, I mean,
subsequent
don't
thing.
worry about it. Don't let me tell you what to do. I was just sitting there thinking, you had a free shot.
Well, and
and
so
you
I do
can-
have a shot from that guy, but if I'm not
Right.
sure if I have to activate the whole formation,
No,
in which case
Well,
then those guys
if-
couldn't do anything, right?
if the rule says, and forgive me, I don't have the rule in front of me right this instant, but I think here I am looking for it. If they are independents,
Right.
then you can activate each one of them completely separately. They are independent.
Well, and they are. So if you look at the order of battle chart, they are
Yeah.
down there with the. Grenadiers, Grenzers, the 5th, 5 BLN and KAR.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? Well, okay, yes. Right.
So no, on the chart they're not listed as independents. They are under Draskowitz.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
Well,
that's
and
the
then I
case
don't-
then.
But I don't know. Because Fernstein's got all the guns, but I know the guns are all independent. So I'm
They are.
confused.
They are. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's a
So-
big thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
it's
they're
probably not worth
circles instead of squares or
Right.
rectangles.
because they're special leaders.
Okay. So then then they are
It's
independent.
probably not worth frustrating our 2 listeners at the moment.
Hey, no, we've got 7 people, 5 people watching right now. Yeah.
Egad, man, get
Yeah.
on with the game then.
And 6
You must
likes.
entertain the masses.
There we go. Well, we'll take a shot
All right.
anyway. Why not? That's a good point. We might as well take a shot with these guys. We'll fire on who's a good target.
Basically the same, aren't they?
They are. We'll fire on these guys here. So we're
Why
going to have
not?
10 points to what's the fire defense in the village or in the vineyard? 15. Okay, so it's going to be 1 to 1.5. No pluses, no minuses that I can tell. Here we go. 87. Hey, that's good enough for a hit,
Hey.
but not enough for a morale check.
Oh, alas.
Which one did you hit?
The one that already had a hit on it.
Rubbing salt.
Slowly chipping them down so they get to 50% sooner.
You're fine. Oh, it doesn't
You didn't
matter.
have to make a
Okay,
morale
I
check
get.
anyway. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's only.
I'm just used to making it.
Yeah.
rigs.
Playing regs is like every time you get a hit, you're rolling the dice. So, yeah, I popped in
I'm just
on.
glad you got a
on-
91 out of
Yeah.
your system. That's good.
I popped in on Wednesday. I saw you guys were playing, and so I I took a look at your Waterloo game and saved a copy of it so I could see what you guys were up to.
Ah,
I don't know. You guys must not be using the new rules because you've got like cavalry stacked in or in like sunken road hexes and stuff. And the new rules, you can't do that. So I have no idea what rule set you guys are using. You must be using something from written back in the
we're
90s.
using we're using the whatever the written ones are, and it says that they can be, and they,
Yeah, so that's
and
based on the stuff from the 90s, from the first edition. So, yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, hey, that shouldn't be. I just played the game, so I'm like, that's illegal, and that's illegal. And oh my gosh, that's illegal too. So, but that's all right. It's all fun. Okay, so carrying on then with the rest of Veed, let's see what we can do. We got to kind of sort ourselves out here with all of this nonsense. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess we come out of the village and fight now? Is that the idea?
I wouldn't, but you do you.
Well, how do we deal with this so we don't end up having more guys keep getting hit by the advancing flames?
Well, so obviously, just the way the fire has spread thus far, it's just kind of cut off that, I'm going to call it, northwestern corner of the
Right.
all right.
and so
Let
the
me
fire
just-
is no
before we
behind
get
you.
before you get into that, okay, the one you just fired with, are
Yeah.
you activating him with unit initiative?
I
He
guess
was-
so. Sure.
Yeah, because he was activating as an independent unit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So how does that? Yeah, I
course
haven't
he-
done that in a long time. So I just roll a dice.
Yeah, but I mean, the truth is, he wasn't going to do anything this time.
Right, but I'm just trying to.
Right. So he wasn't
going through
actually
it.
cross-
They can only be either they have to be activated with unit initiative, or they have to be under Drakowitz, or they can be actually under a wing leader, Lacey, special leader, or unit initiative.
Right. But if you're not,
And I mean, that was the same thing for yours down there when you moved in.
Yes.
well, because they were within reach of the activated leader, then they were able to move.
No, they weren't.
Oh no, you're you're right. But again, I see what you're saying. You're talking about like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one. who
Yeah, he
moved,
should
right.
have to roll. No, you're right. Yeah, that's a fair point. He should have had to roll. All right. So yeah, that's as far as he could have gotten. And I need to mark him as finished too. Good call.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, these guys just need to kind of move out of this area. So that's 1 to come out of Hook, and then 2, 3, and 4. Well, no, let's keep him back where he was. Okay, this guy's going to do a line back up there, and then this guy's going to turn 1, 2, I guess. I don't know how to get him out of there any faster.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot of fast going on here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you've still got a little bit of time before the enemy.
Okay, all right.
Gets
So I've
to
got
you.
a disorder check
I just
for
figured it made
him. Disorder
way
check
more
for
sense
him.
to have you guys behind the fire and
Yeah.
not in front of the fire.
Yeah.
That just seemed crazy to me.
All right, so this guy, let's roll for him. He's okay. And this guy, let's roll for him. He's okay. All right, and then let's keep moving the rest of our fine fellows. So this guy He's in a left hook for nowhere. Right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I guess I have to take him out of his left hook. Whoops. In order to move him anywhere. That's 1 point for that. And then I got to turn him around. So that's 2, 3, and 4 would be that way, I guess.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of other prospects.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a
The only
mess.
other thing I could do would be like a line back up into this hex, and then this hex line back us up into that hex.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, that would be the other alternative, or you know, you
Yeah,
move
let's
that
give
guy
that a try
down.
instead. What's the worst that can happen? They all disorder. Okay, so let's roll for.
Was hold on though.
Yep,
He was facing west though.
he was facing this way, right?
Okay, so
So-
first of all, he comes out of hook and he's facing west.
Yep. So
All
that's
right, so
1 point.
would be better off then to turn southwest in this hex while you're still outside the village,
Right, so that's 2.
and then do your line back up.
Now, does it cost an extra movement point to do the line back up? So if it costs me 2 to go here, does it cost me 3 to do it because it's a line backup?
Oh yeah, actually it does. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be
Yeah.
then a
So
whatever,
would be
a
rapid
rapid
march.
march. Okay.
right.
All right.
So-
So let's go ahead and roll for this guy. He just did a regular line backup, didn't cost him anything. I mean, 3 movement points. So
Right.
he's going to be disordered.
Yeah, looks like it.
And then this guy's going to have, what's his? Is it extra something because of the rapid march?
Yeah. So it's gonna be +5 for the rapid march. It's gonna be another +5 for the line backup, so +10.
Yeah, he's okay. He passed.
When the first guy did the line backup, is it at a +5?
Yeah,
Then he failed.
He
we
did.
did
I
fail.
put a
He's
disorder marker on him.
disordered.
No, not that one. I'm talking about this one over here. He rolled a 38.
Did he line back up? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he lined back up from there to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He rolled a 38, and I think
Well,
he's a
let's
35.
see what he is. Yep. Okay. So, yep. So
Okay,
he's disordered. No worries.
No worries.
We're used to being disordered. I played the Austrians so much. If they're not disordered, I don't recognize them as my troops.
Exactly.
All right. So we got those guys set. And then everybody else can just kind of hang out, I guess, waiting for the pending disaster. We can move Veed on top of that guy who's disordered. Does the command go through the fire or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it wouldn't go through prohibited terrain.
Okay. Well, we still were connecting, so we would be fine. Cool. And then I think we're okay. All right. That's it for Veed and Company. We're back over to you to roll some dice.
Moi?
Toi. Ooh, it's a special something. What does the special something do? A 7-0. Free combat segment. Pick a command for fire combat or close combat. Initiative required. Well, do you have anything that fits the bill?
No, I really don't, because the only things I have that where that would be appropriate would be artillery, and I don't really feel like you. Well, I mean, since the artillery is stacked with one of McGuire's infantry, I could use it for just a free, not terribly impressive shot.
Right.
And I mean, it's free.
Yeah.
Um, on the other hand, you could apply it to Draskowitz.
If I did that, then who could? I mean, this guy's getting a partial shot at that guy. This guy's getting a partial shot here. So I could get what, 3 increments to fire on that guy?
Well, I mean, it would be 2 times 5 and 1 times 2. So, I mean, it's still going to be 1 to 1.5. It's not going to change the odds.
Yeah.
Either that or I get a 1 to 2 plus 10 against that cavalry by firing the guns.
I'd say take a shot of the cavalry.
All right. Well, I got a roll to put the guy into initiative because
Right.
that's just how that works.
And
Never
you-
mind. Move on.
Yep.
Oh, but it was me who had to
Yep.
roll again. So I have to roll again. See, I rolled again. Oh, how disappointing. I'm helping the Prussians out. That's no good.
Well,
All
so
right.
that's
Is there
one
anybody-
for us.
Yep. Anybody else you want to move?
Let's see. I can just keep burning up commands. So I'll go ahead and flip over Lowenstein. He's kind of happy where he's at. So there's that.
Good.
All right, let me go ahead and roll the dice. 34. Well, that's 1 for us, but not enough to move the clock. So I can go ahead and
Try
flip
harder.
over O'Donnell. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right. It's over to Michael. Nope, over to David. A 0-1. Oh my gosh. What's
Uh-oh.
this?
Not good for me, probably.
No, actually, it's a good one. End turn marker. Player may move end turn marker up or down 1 space.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's the
I'll be
0-0-1 that he doesn't want
Yeah.
to see. That's the
Yeah,
one
that's where the
that'll,
excitement is.
that'll send
All right.
Frederick
So I
running
And it's-
away.
So I can move it back up 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right. And now
he's
he's
7.
got a special, what's a 07? That's going to be a free combat segment for you. So pick a command for fire combat or close combat initiative required.
So it's just close combat or fire combat, huh?
Correct.
Yeah, it's either or. It's not a combination.
And initiative is required, as you see.
Right.
And that could be cavalry if they're in charge range.
Of course, absolutely. That would be close combat because the charge movement happens during the close combat segment.
Yeah, so you've got some of those guys could charge. Otherwise, what?
Sure.
You've got the guys that are with Bevern can do something.
Yeah, those are the two that I see that make sense. I'm not not
Or I
really
guess he could
clear how.
fire the guns with Mueller.
That's right, because he is, per the rules, a special leader that
Mm-hmm.
you could apply that to. Yep, that's right.
And what's
I'm moving the map around on my TV and it's freaking the kitten out.
Just get out the laser pointer.
Yeah,
So it was a
well,
case where the cat got in and hopped up on the table of Prague and knocked everything asunder.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Mm,
The the house, we've got this black clay soil that just shifts,
right.
and so we call it the law of conservation of stuck doors. That it's like the number of stuck doors is constant, but which door is stuck changes all the time. Um, and so, I'd pulled the door too, and it wasn't going to go anywhere. But then in morning, the door's wide open. I'm like, why is the door wide? And then I looked at the game, and my heart sank. I was just
Uh-huh.
like, oh. And, I mean, you can't get mad at the
all
cats. They
right.
don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
any better. But oh boy.
I'm going to try and activate Bevern.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and throw it.
Nope, he doesn't.
Okay. All right. Roll again. Oh, it's another. You're just getting all the zeros out of your system.
It's
This
that's
is
out of
just a
control.
regular activation. Player receives
Okay.
normal, not limited activation for any unactivated command.
All right. Well, let's go with Bevern.
You did?
And disorder check on him. And I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's.
yeah. I think it's
Oh
safe to
yeah.
say he's.
That's one of those don't flip the unit over.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, so I guess fire is next. What do I got here? I've got those are in those are in things. So
Yep. So
three
you're in general order.
three.
Yep.
Yep, three. And then another three there. So I got a total of 6 in my general order. What times? What are they?
Times 4 for your musketeers, right? Or
And all right. 6 times 4 is 24. 1.5 to 1.
24 to
Give it that.
15. Yep. That sounds about right.
1.5 to 1. Okay.
With a minus 10.
Right, minus 10. Jeez. You get both. You get the. All right. So,
Well, you roll like that. So that's good enough for a single hit and a morale check. And let's go ahead and check some dice for him. He's happy. Shrugs it off.
all right. So now's movement. What are these guys worth? Shaking guy can move, right?
Yeah. It's only if you're disordered that your movement is halved or out of command.
That's right.
What happens if you're disordered and out of command?
No difference. It's still just half.
Yeah.
And 3. And I have to take a disorder check, right? Because I'm moving through the vineyard.
Yep. +5 for each hex you moved in and out of.
I only moved into one.
And you didn't move out of the same one?
Nope. Well,
Did
I moved out of one, and then I moved into it. I just went from here to here and then turn.
Yeah, well, it's the turn that got you then.
Right.
You moved in and did something, so it's +5.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. And let's see what else we got.
I'm still laughing at those knuckleheads who've been shaking for an hour.
I think they spent too much time at the winery.
Yeah, there's a story there. Which what's the clearing rule?
Sorry?
The rules for clearing the vineyard.
Oh, well, yeah. They are, I think it's is it the top of a turn? Or the top of an hour? I think it's a turn.
I thought it was at the end of the turn.
Yeah, it's at the beginning. No, it's the beginning of any turn. But I'm just
Start of
looking.
any turn,
All right,
a
so it's
3-to-1 or better ratio of non-routed combat units in the vineyard hexes. Three to one units. And that's the wacky part. Because what are there, 4 Austrian units up there now?
Currently. So he would
Yeah.
need what, 12?
12 or more units, which is, that's obviously a lot harder for him. So either got to kill you or drive you out. At least another 1, I would guess.
yeah. I don't think there's any way I can.
And does that count the chain guy who can't get his act together? Is it really fair to count him?
Who's that?
What was it?
Oh, the guy that's shaken. Yeah.
Yeah. It hardly
He's-
seems like he should count since he's clearly not interested in fighting today.
Or for the last few days.
That's right.
Okay. All right, that's what I'm going to do right there.
All right. Exciting stuff.
And I guess I roll again.
Yep,
then,
yep.
right?
Since you kept coming up with the zeros there.
Special 3 and 1. Now, I wish I could do that on my artillery shots.
Oh, you've been successful enough.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have activated some artillery then too, because I may never get another activation here. So,
Well, can't you
I'm
do
That's
it
a
sorry.
in
fair
the
point.
fire phase, or
Oh,
I mean, even at the
Well,
end of the turn
that's
phase,
true.
can't you fire your artillery?
That's true. Even if it's just a limited activation, the only thing you're going to miss out on is the movement. But fire combat you could still do even during the end turn.
oh, okay.
So,
All right. So it
so
doesn't
you're
matter.
you're welcome to do it now because honestly, what difference does it make? But
No.
in
Okay.
truth, you could wait and it would still be okay.
All right. Here goes another one. Here goes nothing.
Ah,
Yeah, special result for you.
all right. So a 5-0. What's that for us? Command confusion.
Oh,
Other
that's
player
not good.
picks one of your commands, rolls initiative twice to determine its status.
One of your commands.
Yep. So at this point, there's nothing on the north side of the map that would be, except for Haddock, right? Haddock hasn't gone yet. And Dragowitz hasn't gone yet. Then anybody else is going to be on, we've got, who is it? Woolsdorf and
Yeah, I think I've got
Krot-
3 commands going
Krottendorf.
south.
Yeah, you've got 3 of those infantry commands that haven't gone yet.
Right. Yeah, this wasn't really an ideal timing for you to bamboozle us, but oh well.
Let's see. I guess Wattendorf,
Okay.
Orphansdorf, or whatever his name is.
WO down here in south of Silowitz.
Yep.
All right. Bang, bang. It's probably going to be a half of
one.
it.
Yep.
Pretty good chance of that. We'll peek. Yeah. All right. There
Except
we
you
go.
flipped the wrong
That's
guy.
not him. Yeah, that's not him.
Oh, I did. Never mind.
But I'm sure you were
I
probably.
mean, it doesn't. Yeah, I can't believe it's going to change much. Oh,
Not,
closer. I always kind of make it my business not to check the other guy's commanders. But of course, I also don't go out of my way to forget information I've learned once they flipped it over, right? All right, so half movement. I'm trying to remember if I really feel like doing any movement at all. So honestly, maybe I won't. So we'll just flip him and he's done, and we'll move on to the next roll, David.
Yeah, just keep rolling zeros here, I guess.
all right.
Oh, they did
What in
move
the
the clock,
world?
but this is definitely one for the Prussians. No way we can
All
wiggle
right,
out of
so
that
we
one.
put the clock back to 5, and Prussians
That's
get
a
an
wing.
activate. Oh yeah, that's
A
a
wing and a
wing,
prayer.
even on your current messed up situation.
I'm just looking at something. All right. Yeah, that's clear. All right. I can have more than one cavalry unit attack the same.
Yeah.
It's not
I
like
mean,
Well,
more
yeah.
than one stack, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's kind of always the place where you have to try to think, do I feel lucky, punk? Obviously your cavalry are so good that there's a very excellent chance that if you roll for 1, you won't need a backup. But if you roll for a backup and they both pass, well, they both need somebody to hit.
But they can hit the same person, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm because
yeah, as long as there's
in some of our in our bar run, you can only once you're attacking it with one, you can't hit it with another one.
Oh no. no. You
I'm
can't
just,
you can't move into a hex that has anybody in it, and obviously you need to attack everybody. Everybody who's in your zone of control has to get attacked. But if there is nobody else, and two of you happen to be adjacent,
Well,
then you both
and
charge the
don't
same
you
guy.
need also? Do you need a line of sight to the unit you're
You
attacking, or is
no, yeah, that's the interesting thing. In order to do a charge, yeah, actually, okay. In this scenario, actually, it does matter. Well, no, it doesn't, because he gets to move first.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
let's
yeah,
imagine it was a special event, and he was having to just start as if this were just a close combat segment. Before you can do charge movement, before you can say that you're going to go do a charge, you have to have line of sight to someone in your charge range. Doesn't have to be the one you end up charging, though. You just have to see somebody. So, for example, the stack here in that scenario wouldn't be able to attempt to charge because there's nobody in his charge range he can see.
right,
He can, obviously.
yeah,
And of course, if this was a full activation, well, this guy just moves here and then you're done, right?
right.
But obviously, there's a lot of ways that could resolve. But you don't need to be able to see your ultimate target. You just need to be able to see somebody to provoke you to move. And then, of course, of moving, you might see other targets and you go hit them instead.
Right, but you at least need somebody in your charge zone.
That's right.
Okay.
Somebody you can see that you could charge.
Yep.
see here. All right. Well, let's do the cavalry wing.
All right.
And he's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's in range of good old Frederick and all his cavalry. Let's see, 1, he's in range, he's in range, he's in range, and he's in range. All right. Well, hail. All right, disorders. I'll do this guy here. No, he's still going to be disordered. Almost, no, I didn't. I'll tell you. Okay. All right. This guy's got a leader on top of him, so he's just going to be shaken.
Right.
All right. This guy can roll.
Wow.
Is that a number or is that a special thing?
No, there are no special results for recovery rolls
Oh,
or
okay.
rally. So there's it's just a failure.
That's what you get. Okay. I don't know, David. Looks like it's a bad omen.
Yeah, I think it's a bad omen.
Yep,
I think
I
the,
would.
the,
I
the
think you should
pigeon's liver
probably,
doesn't
yes.
look right.
There's the hen produced 3 coddled eggs or whatever it is, or something like that. The
I think,
pigeons were
I
flying the
think-
wrong way.
I think Dresden's where you need to go.
There you
I
go.
think
Okay,
that's
you're gonna have to make a look. I have to excuse myself for just a moment. I'll be right back.
No worries.
all right. Well, we will entertain
We'll talk about all of our favorite omens there. It's
our
the, favorite Roman bad omens there. That's the liver is
Yeah.
spotted of the sacrifice. Let's
the
see, a lightning
eagle-
bolt
the eagle
struck.
flew from right to left. Well,
Yeah,
we can't have that.
Let's see, the lightning bolt struck the temple of, the divine Augustus, something like that. And
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yep,
No, today it is not auspicious.
nope, indeed. Or in our case, a howitzer shell landed in the middle of the village and set it on fire. So
Something like that.
that's our little bit of bad juju there. So
This isn't entirely great, but it is very thoughtful of him to have guys that are still disordered. That's really nice.
there you go.
I
Well,
mean, obviously, those guys that were already shaken, they weren't going to be attacking me this turn anyway. But
yeah,
anything we can do to delay, because obviously I got a ton of guys that need to get unshaken,
yeah,
need to get undisordered, because things are not looking great
yeah,
for all that. For all that, I think I punched above my weight up until now. I can still see how the story ends.
yeah. Hey, so I do have a question. If he charges your cavalry, can it change facing, or is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
okay.
So
That's what I
that's
seem to
called the
recall.
defender.
As long as it's not
Yeah,
disordered or shaken, it can pivot to face the oncoming
yeah.
onslaught.
And basically, it's when the enemy is 2 hexes away.
Right,
It's basically at the same time that you would countercharge.
right.
It's just in this case, you're just turning
Mm-hmm.
as your alternate. Um, if you were going to countercharge, of course, you'd have to do a morale check. If you do a formation change or a facing change, then you have to do a disorder check
Right,
that is modified by +10 for every movement point you spent to get in that position. Uh, and then, of course, you still would have to make your morale check once the
right,
combat actually
right,
happens. The thing is, of course, you've foregone the ability to countercharge because
right.
you took the time you would have countercharged just by turning and reorienting towards the enemy. So yeah, I mean the truth is
Okay.
he probably could get me in the flank by being sufficiently creative, but I do get a chance to react.
Does the same thing apply to infantry, or is it only cavalry that get to do that reaction?
I'm pretty sure that it is just cavalry.
Okay.
Um, I mean,
And infantry
it,
doesn't get that when they're being attacked by other infantry, the ability to pivot or change or anything like that, do they?
there there is an optional rule, I think, that would perhaps cover that.
Okay.
But it is an optional rule. It's not in the basic rules. And here I am looking.
All right. David's back.
I am back. Yes.
Actually, I take that back. So to be clear, it is a reaction to cavalry charge movement, but it doesn't matter who the defender is.
Okay.
So you can make facing or formation change, but not both.
Right.
You can, obviously, if you were cavalry, you could just countercharge.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, really going into square would be an example of an infantry unit performing a reaction.
Right.
And and in that case, it costs 4 movement points, and
Right.
therefore you get a +3 disorder check. So you're probably going to be disordered, but
At
it's
least you're
still
in
not
square.
great. Yeah, and the truth is, I did go into square a couple of times as the Austrians in my Prague game, and yeah, I mean, if you successfully get to square, because there's a special result that prevents you doing so, and those guys got smeared off the face of the earth. But yeah, if you go into square, yeah, the other he's probably gonna have a miserable time trying to take you out. So
Oh, so you got a special result on your disorder check.
on the disorder check, yeah. So and the disorder check just meant they were shaken and disordered. So
Oh
you
yeah.
don't
So then
even
they're
go
just
into square.
completely. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they just got
Yeah.
absolutely smeared all
Right.
over. Yeah.
All right.
What's the word, David?
I'm also going to activate my skirmish cavalry.
All right. Are they within range of anybody?
Yeah, they're in
1,
range of
2, 3,
Frederick.
4, 5. Oh yeah. 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 They can still do something. Friedrich.
Uh,
The grosser one.
the grosser one, the gross one. And what else? Do I have any shots with these guys? What? Oh, I might. Actually, I might actually do have some shots here. What do we got here? We got some 12-pounders. What can they see? All right, they can. All right, so what's their range? I think that's in range.
It's a range of 13.
Yeah, that's range of
So
13.
you are going to be times 1? No, times 2. So what do you got there? 4. So you'd have 8 to 10.
Let's
8 to 10
shoot.
with a plus big something for that hex.
Oh yeah, it's a big stack. Okay, so
With
it's
a plus
twice
25.
that. Oh well.
Yep. So 1 to 1.5 with a plus 25. He's
1 to
firing
1,
at your
yeah.
at your little boys down here.
All right.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah, well, we got to do something. All right, let's see. Boom.
I was busy talking to the cat.
25.
It's gonna be
So that's 88.
That's
So
1
to
hit.
1.
No morale check.
Alrighty. As troubles go, I can live with that one.
You can live with that one. All right. Let's see what we got. Something else here. What do we got? We got a 10-pounder. All right. Oh, was there any more for? I had actually a plus 10 also from my location. So it would have been a plus 35.
Oh, because you're on the hill thing?
Yep.
So, and you rolled a 63, so that's going to be a 98. Yeah, so that would have been still just 1 and
Just
no
one?
morale check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a mouth trick. I just was wondering.
Now you'd have to break 100 to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Came close, but no cigar. But okay.
I understand there are a lot of cigars back in Dresden.
A lot of cigars back in Dresden. They don't have very good.
And you better smoke them now, because by 1945, I think they're all going to be burned.
There you go.
All right, so he's finished. All right, so I can shoot over your guys, but I can't shoot over my guys with a howitzer, right?
And are you referring to a special rule for that?
Well, I can't. I can shoot over your guys to bombard the town. Yes, it was a special.
Yeah. Here I am looking.
Burning down. Vacant hexes can fire.
Gesundheit.
May fire over enemy units.
Another one.
Yes. Okay. It says I can fire over enemy units, so I am assuming I cannot fire over my own units.
Well, I'm sure your own troops would really appreciate it if you wouldn't fire over them.
Yeah. Howitzer, does he get?
Well, the U.S. National Weather Service just posted some information that said with 0.08 of an inch of precipitation San Francisco had the 8th wettest July on record since 1849, and other National Weather Service offices may find this funny. 0.08 of an inch was astonishingly wet.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's, I think somebody spit out a window and that's what they measured. So,
Okay, all right. Okay, I guess that's all of. Oh, let's see. Should I fire up here? Yeah, let's get this over with. He can. Let's do that. I'm up at the northern guns here.
sure.
These two stacks are going to fire on here. I think this guy's at half because it goes down the line.
Yep. Yep.
So it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Range 12 is time.
Probably times 2.
2.
So you've got 6 increments. Right?
Yeah.
Yep, 6 increments times 2. So you're going to have 12. And I think Lobositz is fire defensive 15. So you're at 1 to 1.5.
Is he?
No pluses, no minuses.
1 to 1.5. 7. Boom. No, that's not gonna do anything. You can mark those as same. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, let's see. No, that's not gonna be enough.
It's like, oh, can I lob something else in somewhere? Can I possibly set another hex on fire?
That's what I'm. Right,
well, you can fire at empty hexes, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, why wouldn't you fire on this hex or something?
Yeah, I'm not so worried about those. I fired on the one that was important. Actually, the others, I'm going to activate the others. They're just all right. So we're going to do movement at this point. These guys are going to move forward, and these guys are going to move forward, and this guy can't. He is going to limber. And he can move forward 1, right? And all right. The other stacks down here. What do we got here? One, 2, 3.
Bringing up the big boys. Watch out.
Bringing up the big boys. All right, now let's see what. All right, some skirmishers. I was going to activate my skirmish cavalry out here. All right, so that's 1, 2. No, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, all right, now let's go with SC's, whatever this is, whatever regiment or whatever this is, command.
Schwerin, our favorite Prussian commander after Zieten. We don't have Zieten here. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he was.
He's probably back at. Oh no! I mean, they've got the siege going on at Pirna, right? He could be doing something there or scouting, something exciting.
Right.
Do I do all my movement before I put charges on?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, because that the whole movement segment happens before you do close combat.
All right, let's see what we can do over here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And K, this is K, and that's K. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And KY. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
So here I was imagining at the beginning of the game that, Eric was going to get run over and I was going to watch.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the other KY, that's the other KY there. Shaken and distort, he can move.
But he
Half
can only move
move.
half, yeah.
Right. One, 2. And he's going to go there. And what do I got left here? Not a lot. But he's good. And that's a K. Okay. That's a KY. Where's the other? He's under there. Okay. Where do I want him? And when can you do your reaction?
When you're 2 hexes away.
All right. We will do this. Oops. This needs to go with it. 2, 3. 4. Any reaction?
No, I don't think you understand.
It's a
we're
reaction
talking
to the
about
charge.
we're talking
That's
about
what I was
charge
asking
movement.
for.
It's
You
not
just said
reaction to
2
the
hexes
movement.
away.
But he's
right,
not
you
charging because he's shaken.
I know he's not charging. I just asked. You didn't answer my question correctly then.
You didn't ask the question completely.
Ah,
And I assumed you understood the rule well enough to know that it was during charge movement that reactions
no,
happen.
that's what I was asking. But,
Yes, but you didn't say what you were asking. You
okay.
assumed that I understood what you meant.
All right. Well, that's where he's going. It's going to be like that. All right. I think that is all my movement. Well, let's see. We'll put him over there.
I don't think you want to do that.
Do what?
Put that shaken unit where he is. Because it means neither of those units up further north can charge.
Got. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should both be good now.
All right. Let's see. I guess. All right. All right. And do that him there. Where is okay? So he is. No, he is part of SC. No, I don't want him there. I want him. Where is he gonna go? He's going to go. Actually, he can help that guy, right? All right. This guy can go over to there. Okay. I think that is all of movement.
Alrighty.
All right, so I'm going to attempt 2 charges.
Dude.
Charge and charge. Roll for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And roll for this one. Ooh, he's not going. Dang.
Oh boy.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean that is the game right there. That plus cats crawling on the board.
All right. And so he what? Shake? Is he shaking?
He
He's
becomes
shaking.
shaken.
All right. All right. That's the way my luck's been going this game. So
Actually,
If it
it's
was
certainly
bad
been
luck,
a
you'd have no luck at
more
all.
certainly been a more interesting battle than with the first setup we had with the
Oh,
original
gosh,
scenario.
yes.
Yeah.
no,
Well,
but I've been calculating some of my things. I have actually odds have not. I've been rolling below par for things like the one losing those 2 cavalry units to the pursuit thing.
Right.
right.
I mean, first, it was the only thing that could have happened in the initial part that didn't disorder you.
Yeah.
There was only one, at the very top, you were not disordered. And then the second, and on top of that, then you rolled
The
it
big
high enough
pursuit
that
roll.
and if you'd been disordered, you wouldn't have been able to catch me if
Exactly.
right.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Well,
the
but
odds of that combination are, again, I'm not rolling very well. There's a lot of
Oh,
those
no,
things.
you're right. I mean, we've seen a fair number of teens from you as regards like your cavalry, and of course, those guys are good enough that you have to roll in the teens for it to be a problem, uh, which we've seen.
Yes.
Yeah, you've definitely had a few sparkling die rolls in there. Yeah.
All right. So we've got. All right. So now we will do our charge now. I guess
All right.
that's where we're at. So and we two. Oh, here.
Yeah. All right. So I'll turn. And I'll roll a disorder check with a +10 and a minus whatever that commander's good for. It's too small for me to read. Well, it looks like the teen luck is spreading around.
there you go.
Oh, he is actually -6, but obviously it doesn't matter. So, all right. So I'll be disordered when we when we resolve this, but at least you're not hitting me in the flank, and whether that's a good deal or not, it probably is. All right, so finish your advance. All right. Okay, and now I need to roll my pre-close combat morale check.
Oh, a special something.
Keeping it interesting, aren't I?
Exactly. For the viewers at home.
Yeah. 08 is going to be if the unit's stacked with a leader, it's passed. Okay. Well, he may be a lousy replacement leader, but he is stacked with a leader, so he passes.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right. So what do you got there? You got 16. What do your guys look like when you flip them over?
+4s with a +4 in that.
+4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Sound right to you?
Sounds right. +4 for the
Alright.
charge, plus.
All right. So the odds are going to be 3 to 1,
Yep.
which is not supreme. And for some reason, I could have sworn I flipped this guy over. Okay. So I'm 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like it's 3 to 1 plus 3 is how I roll, how I read this.
Sounds reasonable. 3 to 1 plus 3. Boom.
Okay.
So plus
Oh,
3 at 3 to
God.
1 is 1D2R.
1D2R. Yes, indeed.
3
All right. So 1D2R means each of them needs to get nicked for 1. And there we go. And that needs to get increased a lot. Increase. There we go. All right, and then I will run away. Whoops. It'd probably be helpful if I grab the whole stack because they all have to run together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5, 6. Wow, that was graceless. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I do that? Forgive me.
He's 6 away from where he started, so you're okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. I've just lost my mind. I was just sure that I had done something wrong. Okay. Never mind. So they're routed. That's too bad. You're what? 1 hit and disordered.
Right. So he advances into the hex that you were in, right?
That's right. Exactly. Yep.
And he doesn't need to modify his facing. He's still facing towards
No,
you, I
that's a
guess.
good facing for what we're doing here. And then roll for pursuit. Have 1 die 10.
So 1 whole whopping point.
Not a whole lot there.
And what now? If I don't want to pursue, I just
You just don't
so
go anywhere. You just roll.
Yeah. Don't want to pursue, you just roll your recall right where you are.
and that's
And you'd
morale
be
check,
done.
right?
Yep, just a morale check.
Yeah, and it'd be +5 because you're disordered, and otherwise it's just a straight up. Yep.
All right, so he's good.
It's really a disorder check, but again, it's a check against your effectiveness. So all good. All right. Well, you know what? That could have been worse.
Well, now does that trigger anything from your guy that moving in there?
No.
Oh no, no,
Okay.
no. You can only opportunity charge during the enemy's movement segment, and you can only countercharge during
Their charge
cavalry
segment.
charge movement. But advance after combat doesn't count.
Oh, and actually, the other thing I was going to move guess to keep everybody in command here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
Like,
think that's a good spot for him. Sorry. All right, so bump.
All right. Well, that was exciting. And I think that was, I can't remember whose role that was.
was that one of David's 18 rolls?
It
I'm
was
trying to
a
remember.
19 or something, but I can't remember. who
Yeah.
threw
Yeah,
it.
it was. I keep scrolling back looking for it. There it is.
Yeah,
it was David's.
David. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I guess I'll roll.
It's you. It's to you.
Okay. Well, that moves the clock, and that's one for us.
Clock.
Let's
Very
see.
good.
Alan, aka the Stigler, says after that charge, I think we need to have a whiskey at a minimum. Yes, I tend to agree. Let's go ahead and have a
I'll drink
whiskey.
to that.
Yeah, that's fair. If only the servers would come around my office more
Is
often.
that
It's
it?
really fun.
It's like
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Vegas where you need to get the cocktail people to come by.
Exactly. It's like I'm
bring
playing the
you-
nickel slots, and
Yeah.
the cocktail waitresses never come by.
Ah.
What's up with that?
Well, we need to be drinking something that's appropriate for this part of Germany. What are they having? Schnapps? Are they having
Not
beer? Who knows what? So-
Probably, yeah.
wine.
probably.
Wine. They're having wine.
Oh,
That's
there,
a
that's right. We got this vineyards all over the place.
That's right. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
All right. Have you got anybody left?
Do
There-
I? Yeah,
Oh.
I still have Haddock in the paddock.
Okay.
So
I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and activate somebody if you don't have any. Or actually, you probably need to do those activations. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
yeah, because Haddock's the last one I have, right?
Well, actually, let me restate that. Does Haddock have anything that he needs to do, like in terms of like a limited activation would be a problem?
Well, a limited activation would mean he couldn't do anything, right? He'd just sit there.
Well, I mean, effectively. So that was really the question: is where you're going to do anything with it.
So the answer is I don't have anything critical that I need to do with him. I thought
Okay.
it might be fun to move him somewhere that would cause some consternation to the
Oh,
Prussians.
you know what? In that case, by all means, carry on.
Yeah. So
All right.
I will do that. So let's see here. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, and we'll move him here, and okay, that's it for me. And I guess I don't know that anybody can fire up with what's his name, but okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, here, let me roll the dice. That's another one for us, and it moves the clock.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. So now I've done. You can do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. I don't think this is a valid shot, but I'm going to look anyway, just to be sure. Oh no, that is. That's clean. All
Yeah.
right, well, I'll go ahead and activate those guns since there's no reason not to, but I will actually activate, uh, I can't read that. I'm too stinking old. That infantry way in the southeast corner.
Oh, what's his name? That
Hey.
is Krottendorf.
Krottendorf, sure, why not? Um, and then here I am wondering, where are my charts that would remind me how much it costs to go the wrong way from line into column? Looking. I know I've got them somewhere, but I'm not finding them.
They should
If
be
I wanted to go into column to the left, is that 3 that costs me?
Are you in 1 hex and you're in March column?
Yep. No, I'm in line. I'm going to column
Oh, you're in line and you want to go into column facing
to the left.
left. It says 4.
Okay.
It's 3
Yeah.
if you're
I knew it was-
Prussians and it's 4 if you are Austrians.
Maybe we'll just claim that we're Prussians. What do you say?
Hey, we all speak the same language.
Exactly. How's anybody gonna know? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Artillery fires first, though. Range of 7. With that stack, it's probably still not going to be a lot. Range of 7 is going to be
That's a big stack. Sorry. You're gonna.
times 8 and times 3, so it's going to be 1 to 1. Is that right?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah, looks like.
at what range?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. 7 hexes.
So it's going to be 1 to 1. It's actually going to be 1.5 to 1 because of the enfilade shot. And it's going to be plus probably the full 30, I would guess, right?
So it should be, it's 1 to 1 to 1.5 to 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got
Yeah.
a big fat stack there. Yeah. So plus
Yeah,
whatever the maximum is.
All right, so 1.5 to 1 plus 30. We'll see what we get. Uno, dos, tres.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Off the
Jesus
charts.
Christ.
That's twice those guys have done that.
Wow. So that is three
3.
hits
Yeah,
and a morale check with a plus 10.
and it's really going to be a plus 20 because you're already
Oh,
shaking.
they're already shaken, yeah. Oh, yeah, those are the guys
Wow.
that failed there.
Yeah.
Does it matter who takes the hit? I guess, oh, yeah, you could put it on the bottom unit. They're all equal.
You know, well, and the funny part is because it's fire combat, the rules say that the top unit stack takes the hit, which seems funny because if you're getting hit from the flank, why would it be the top unit getting hit? But that is what the rules say.
Oh, so they all go on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, so all of them go on the top unit?
All of them go on the top.
Oh,
It's,
so
it's
when is
what
it that
you're
you
thinking
do
of
the-
is when we did
Oh,
close
when we do
combat,
close combat. Okay.
it's always the largest unit first, and then you work your way down.
Okay.
But yeah, in fire combat, it's always the guy on top, which again makes a lot more sense if I was firing through your front, but I'm not, so it's a little weird, but it is what it is.
Well, they passed their check with flying
Oh yeah,
colors.
yeah, they did. Oh, good for them.
That was a good roll there. We've been
That was a
creaming
that was a
lots
heck of a roll.
creaming lots of people. If only we had more guns down there.
Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, I keep reading this. I'm almost finished with this book I was telling you about, this Christopher Duffy book about the Austrian army, and he keeps going on and on about how great their artillery was. I'm like, yeah, if I had more than like 3 of them, that'd be awesome.
I don't know. You've been doing all right with your 3.
Well, to be fair, I have, yes. All right. Well, in that case, I think the only other. What'd you find there?
Oh, I was just looking. I mean, you've got a range of these 6-pounders could hit these guys, but you'd
Okay.
be at, we'd have 4 to 10. You'd be 1 to 3 with a -10 since they're skirmishers. So you couldn't
Yeah.
actually
So in other
hit
words,
them.
no.
Yeah. Unless you got a
Yeah.
special result or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the special. No. Anyway, all good. We'll just hold them there for now. All right. Now I will just go ahead and do the movement. We'll just go ahead and put these guys in the column and flip the leader and all that's a good time. So Eric, that was your role?
Yeah.
Was it?
That was my role.
All
Oh,
right. So
back to me?
David?
Back
So
to
that
me.
moves the clock.
Hey.
All right. So it's a limited activation because we're now in the end turn.
Well, I only got two.
You only got one left anyway, don't you?
No, I got two.
Oh, two. Okay. All right. Well,
Who are the
pick
two?
one. And and again, we're starting to reach the time in the game when it kind of might matter because you might have people you genuinely do still have things you can do even in an end turn, like shooting or recovering from disorder or stuff like that. Alternately, you might not, but
Yeah, who are the two that you haven't done anything with? I only see Kleist.
Two infantry. There's Kleist, and then there's the other infantry one down here.
You already moved
Oh,
them.
they did.
They're
Oh,
part of
that's
that.
right. It
They're
is.
part of
That's
that
right. They're
automatic
part.
march.
They're
Yeah.
part. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot about the.
Yeah.
oh, so you've just got the
Automatic.
one left.
Yep.
Yep,
He's
I've
just
got
got
the one.
Kleist.
So
Yeah.
that's my last one. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of other moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8 there. All right. Can these skirmishers run in here and surround Frederick, or do I need to like kind of put him maybe behind my cavalry?
Well, I mean, that's an interesting question. It's not the sort of thing that comes up terribly often, but it is probably worth pointing out. Let's see how does that work? So friendly leader in a hex with no friendly combat units does not block the movement of enemy units. Instead, the leader is displaced to an adjacent hex that is not in an enemy zone of control or occupied by an enemy unit. If no such hex is available, the leader is eliminated. Given, I think you might seriously consider doing something with him. Yeah, because that would mean we weren't even waiting for a 00 special event.
Right.
And it means that, that that's kind of what Eric was after, right? Because now it's plausible that your north wing is going to be out of command or have to put itself in command or, just so sure, why not? Pretty fun.
Is that good? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's it. So
All right. And
It's your
whose
roll.
role was that? It's my role? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
That's a tie.
Except it's
no,
not a
actually
tie because he's moved.
yeah.
So,
So what's
and
your
I
plus
think
now?
We got a
plus-
plus 4.
+4 because you're actually at 0 now because it's 2 less than whatever your normal is, but of course it doesn't go below 0. Anyway, so you're effectively at 0 now, so it's +4 instead of being
I was
+4.
effectively at 0 before, wasn't I?
No, you're a
That's
1
two
before.
less. All right. Okay.
Okay, you haven't got anybody left, do you, Eric?
I don't, but I do have a gun that can fire. I got a 12-pounder here that can take a pot shot at one of these guys
Well,
out here.
by all means, please do while I flip
It's
over the
1
last.
to 3. No pluses, no minuses. Nah, nothing.
Oh, well. Okay, well, I think that does it. And if everyone is activated, then we'll just roll real quick to see who rallies first. And it looks like the Austrians are going to rally first. So we'll start down here looking for shaken people, and they're not going to be hard to find. In fact, they all very thoughtfully bunched up next to each other to make it even easier for me to find them. How's that?
That's very considerate.
Oh, it's so considerate. All right, we'll start with these idiots back here. Did they failed their disorder recovery, I guess, didn't they? They must have.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, so it's going to be +15 based on that. So we'll just go ahead and roll for them. And +15, that's
gonna
not going to be
pass.
enough. Yeah, so we'll put them down that away. And then we'll do these chowderheads here. They'll just be +10. Don't even need to flip those guys to look. And we'll do the last one. Should also be put. Wow. Thank you, sir. May I have another? I believe they said. Don't think there's anybody else shaking down my way. And I don't know if you've got anybody shaking, do you?
I currently do not. I have some disordered people, but nobody who's shaken.
Okay. All right. Well, I got 2 routed stacks I need to deal with. And so there are 2 units there. And so we will roll for the top one first. And it's going to be +15 -6, so +9 for each of them. We'll roll the top one first. That's going to be a hard no, and the bottom one, okay, so the bottom one's going to stick around. So the top one is going to lose another step. Keep running. And I'm going to try real hard to pick him out of the stack, but you know, with old man eyes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna tighten him up here a little bit. Do that, and then this guy is shaken and disordered. And then I need to just figure out what I'm doing for facing. Oh, hell. I mean, I don't know if it matters a lot which way I'm facing, but yeah, it's kind of 6 one, half dozen the other, isn't it? No, screw it. I'll just go ahead and move him that way. All right, so that's that with my routed unit there, and then I got this other one, just 1 unit left. He's half dead, so it's going to be +25.
Nope.
And boy, well, I mean, he's vaporized.
Unless
because
you start retreating them east.
Yeah, well, we've already had that discussion. All right, and I'm putting him on the Austrian loss sheet like that. And removing him and removing that. And I think that's going to be it for us then.
Okay.
So
All right.
over to you, David, for your shaken
All
first.
right. I'll start down here. We'll do that shaking there. Boom. Yeah, that's
Well, if nothing else, they should feel highly motivated at this point. Motivated to get the hell out of there.
You've got one
This
Remember,
here.
you've got another one there.
all right. Okay, we'll do that one first. This one there. Boom. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. And this one here. 27. That might not be
It's
enough.
going to be plus 25 minus 5 plus 20? I don't think so.
It's okay. What was your calculation on that?
Well, it's plus 10 because he's half dead. It's plus 10 because he's shaken. It's another plus 5 for being disordered. So it's plus 25. It's minus 5 for the leader. So it's total of plus 20.
All right. So just he's still shaking then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where else? We
Got a
Okay.
shaken guy up
There.
there.
There, yeah. 15. Oh, yeah.
All right. So
All right.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
Yeah, those guys are about as good as you can get.
Oh, yeah.
You have to roll a special event to get them to fail practically. And then I think you still have the guy that's shaken who's
Up
up
in
in the north in the
Up in
vineyard.
the vineyard, right. Yeah, you still got that chucklehead.
the drinkers up there.
Yep, yep,
The
the heavy
drinkers.
drinkers.
The heavy drinkers.
They're sloshing.
Okay. So this guy here. Let's see what we can do now.
Oh,
Whoa!
finally they sobered up.
Finally tired of being derided by these idiots on YouTube.
All right. Okay. Now to my routed.
Right.
All right. We'll start with this one here.
All right.
Now that's.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure that's not enough because it's minus 10, right? Yeah, he's not.
No, it's plus 15 for route. So,
15 for route. Okay, yeah, he's not.
but he's better than a 21, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But if he
you
did,
mean for yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So he's not
Exactly.
going to lose
So
He's
he's not going to lose anything, but he's going to keep routing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, make it even. Have them route off the board.
There you go.
Well, you got make it even.
Yeah,
We're still
yeah.
2 to 1. We're still 2 to 1 on units disappearing for weird reasons.
No.
All right, the last one over here.
Oh my
God.
word.
You know, come on. He takes another.
Takes another strength point loss and keeps running.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you like that. I'm sure you do.
Oh my word.
6. Jesus. Come on.
What's the
All right.
what's the point of being the Russians if you can't pass a morale check?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Jesus.
Wow.
When they're, you know, as I said, they're both in their teens, and it's like,
Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, well, don't annoy the dice gods because they will tell you what they think. All right, so I'm going to click the end turn button
Okay, we'll let you do that.
and click the move button, and then I am gonna do a save as.
Did you
Oh,
advance
well, I
the
guess we
clock?
should
Let's
do the
advance the
time.
clock. So we should be at the 1 o'clock turn now.
1 o'clock turn, indeed. Yeah. And there we go. And so, as a homework assignment, um, do a little calculating of your losses,
Right.
and because I'm quite confident that we're both on a column at this point.
Oh, we're at that point. Okay. I had a sheet here.
So
somewhere.
we'll start that up first thing next week,
Yep. That sounds fine.
and that'll give us a chance to do the tedious counting while we're offline.
Yep. Stigler says, commenting on the die roll, he says, more converts to the Vassal die roller, huh? So, yes, that is always the
Well,
case.
I don't know if he heard. I mean, I'm suspicious of it as anybody, but I've done an awful lot of statistical analysis of it, and I've never found it to be um, out of line. In fact, if anything, it seems less streaky than randomness would predict.
Yeah.
So, but you know what?
It's always, we pay attention to the hits and we forget the misses. So it's like anything else.
That's what it is.
So some of the other comments we had, Achilles was writing, a lazy Sunday, watching the stream while eating dinner and reading through the rules on Under an Iron Sky 4th Echelon, or maybe 4th edition. So staying productive,
Wow.
I guess. So yes, that is productive.
Wow. Yeah, that is good. And if you can listen to our melodious voices and still be able to take in the rules, and good on you.
Well, he didn't say that he was listening to the stream. He said he was watching. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I don't know
All
how
right,
he can
fair
watch and read at the same time. So I don't know. Maybe he's that productive. So he does say
Wow.
that he lives 30 miles south of San Francisco on the coast, and it has been pretty wet here this last month for sure. So maybe
800 of an inch wet.
30 minutes south is, depending on how fast you're driving, could be quite a distance in California. So, and he's on the coast, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got some more rain than San Francisco did.
He might have.
Yeah,
He might
yeah.
have. I don't know.
So
Used.
Stigler is going to, I think it sounds like he's still complaining about the Vassal die roll modeler. He says he
Well,
cannot agree with your comments. So
All we can say is that they don't call them grognards for nothing.
exactly. All right. Well, gentlemen, this has been a hoot. We'll see your happy, smiling virtual faces next week. Later in the month, I won't be available on the 24th. I've got an event going on at the historic Bradford House, but should be available in the next couple of weeks. So,
all right.
Yep. All right, guys.
More mayhem.
Exactly. More mayhem indeed.
More
And for
mayhem.
everybody else who's watching, thanks for tuning in, and hope that you enjoyed this. And we Michael and I are threatening to do a bar how-to tutorial, so we'll have to schedule that sometime.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Michael, can you stick around a sec?
All right. Talk to you later.
Yep. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
All right. The stream is ended.
The stream
Okay,
is
super.
ended.
So you guys